Welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd podcast, a podcast where nerds from various ages and backgrounds get together to discuss movies, TV, books, and anything else that pops into their small, simple minds. Now sit back, relax, and let their ignorance wash over you.
And welcome to another episode of Disagreeable Nerd. I am your not really host, co-host, whatever. I don't know what I am. What am I, Gobs? I'm not a host, really.
Only you can answer that question.
You're rambling, Paige. You're rambling.
Okay, I'm Sade. Here with me, I have my good friends
Deej.
And the titular Disagreeable Nerd, Gobby.
The Gobfather.
Okay, continue on with hosting duties while I sip my drink.
So, you guys, it's been
trying to make myself feel better.
What's wrong with you? Are you depressed? You want to talk about
I'm kind of in a funk right now.
You want to make this like a therapy
you definitely
session?
smell funky.
No,
Is it his feet?
Oh, snap. No, it's not my
breath.
feet. My breath should smell like pure rubbing alcohol at this point.
It smelled odd earlier. I'm not going to lie.
Like, if your breath smells like pure alcohol, like that's kind of crazy. Like, I think I'd rather smell your breath at that point than your feet.
My feet don't stink unless I'm wearing those closed-in black leather shoes that don't allow my feet to breathe, and I walk on them a lot.
You wore them yesterday, so clearly they smell bad today.
No, that's not how that works.
Well, did you take a shower?
No, I did not. I don't take showers. I'm like you.
I take showers
every 2 weeks.
You don't know. I do too. I'm not a boy.
You don't know her.
You are too.
You haven't lived with her.
Don't,
Gubby. What have you been up to?
Washing his feet?
Yeah.
Besides washing your feet.
Took a shower, scrubbed my feet between the toes.
Pure alcohol.
Drinking. Speaking of rubbing alcohol, DJ brought over a really cool countertop fire pit. What do they call that thing?
I think they say fireplace technically, but it's literally just a concrete
eternal fire.
A giant cup that only has space for some small amounts of rubbing alcohol that burn clean so you can light it. So you have an indoor fireplace. No wood necessary. No smoke.
It's fascinating.
It's really nice.
It's awesome.
So does it matter what percentage of rubbing alcohol?
Like 70 or 91?
Ideally, we're using 91.
I would think the higher the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you have a weak flame. If
a weak flame.
I don't know why I said it like that. I think I was going for fire, and then I realized I'm going to say flame.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just light some Bacardi 101.
I'm thinking fire.
But I don't. I want to rub some
in the midst of my sentence, I'm going to switch from fire to flame. Let's see how this works out. I think it has a weak flame. Oh, crap.
Narrating my thought process.
It didn't work out like I thought it was going to work out.
Hey, you guys.
Once again, I sound like a fool.
Shut up.
It's like when Gabby said good and glad.
I brought embarrassment upon myself and my family.
Why do you remember everything?
Why do I don't remember everything.
I think you do.
If I did, our podcast would be a lot smoother.
I feel like you remember all our mistakes.
Only yours.
Especially mine, which I don't get. Like, I don't remember anything you do. But seriously.
Do you remember?
I don't make mistakes.
Whatever.
Remember that song?
Strike that from the record.
Do you remember that song?
Do you remember the time?
Nope.
That song?
Nope.
When we first met.
Oh, no. I guess we're singing
Michael Jackson,
songs.
right?
When we fell in love.
I thought we were singing, Do you remember?
Oh, well.
No.
That's
Michael
Earth, Wind,
Jackson.
and Fire.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but I mean, this one's more accurate. But,
No, Michael Jackson.
No, but I'm saying it's November.
Wait.
It's November. Not to your saying. I'm just saying like timely.
It kind of sounded like both that you were singing it, but I went with MJ.
Well,
so
Gabby said, do you remember?
Do you remember?
That's exactly how it goes.
I could see how, yes.
Okay.
It is
see where you're
November.
going.
I kind of went towards MJ and DJ.
No, well, I was thinking MJ, and you went there correctly, but I also now hear it in my head. I know what DJ's talking about as well.
I'm not wrong.
No, I didn't say you were wrong.
I just remember a different song.
DJ,
do you remember?
Now I do.
Okay.
I finished Project Hail Mary. It only took me 6 months.
Wow.
God.
Actually, I looked. It's only been 3 months.
I mean, I'm proud of you because, like, you'll forget the details.
Years and years.
Because I started Dune. I started Dune in January. Actually, I guess it's about 6 months for Dune, 6 months for this one. No, I don't think it was 6
Dang,
months.
I
I started reading a book like 3 years ago. And got a couple chapters in and never picked it up again.
I thought you were gonna say like 3 months ago for some reason.
No, like I haven't read I haven't finished a book unless it was an audiobook.
Why is that? Is it because you just don't
forever.
have time, or you don't like to read that much anymore?
It's just so much easier to either A, watch TV, or B, play a video game.
I get off at 6 o'clock in the evening. It is not enjoyable to read a book after being at work. So
For DJ,
What about
it's not
nighttime?
enjoyable.
I just sit down and
For some
watch
people, that's what they like to do
YouTube
when
or
they get off
TV
work.
or
Like, that's how they
movies,
unwind.
play the game.
Yeah,
like
I can
Xbox.
feel that. I think nighttime's like my favorite time to read, or in the sun.
Nighttime used to be mine. I mean, I
Yeah.
used to read a lot of books,
Yeah.
but I don't think I finished a book since well before I was married.
What?
So like,
I could have
maybe-
sworn our last podcast, not last, but one of our podcasts is you were reading like a Star Wars book or something.
No, I probably was
Maybe
audio
he was talking about it. Oh, okay. Well, that's I mean, you're still reading. I mean, you're just listening.
I'm not reading. I'm listening. Yeah,
But it's still like a book that you've.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's how I
finishing.
finished mine.
but it's,
audio.
Yeah.
it's a very different process, though.
But
I mean, one takes no effort.
Yeah. I don't know why.
anyway, Project
She was
Hail
like a
Mary
cat.
by Andy Weir, author of The Martian. Very good. I prefer The Martian character. I think he kind of writes all the characters the same. The guy in the main character of this book had
Is
the
smart.
same sort of wry,
Smart Alec.
sarcastic
The
sense
cop-
of humor
Yeah, the sense of humor. That's what I was wondering.
as the Martian dude, Matt Damon. But the science, of course, is. I mean,
Was it
it's-
too deep?
It's too deep for me. I mean,
'Cause
he
you
teaches
young.
it in a. That's true. When he starts going deep into the science, I kind of start skipping over paragraphs, and I just get to the story. Like, okay, yes, I know you're stranded in space. What are you going to do? And he starts doing all these equations and stuff, and starts talking science talk.
So, did you like the book though? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was interesting, and it's a good book. I enjoyed it tremendously. I'm just saying I didn't enjoy it as much as The Martian. And I'm also seeing a pattern in this guy's writing style. Like his main characters kind of have the same personality.
But
It's like saying James Patterson is.
oh my god!
I mean,
I mean, yeah, a lot of like Clive Cussler. Every Dirk Pitt novel's the same.
Stephen King.
Well, let me ask you this: what
Go ahead.
exactly is this book about?
The sun is dying. They need to figure out how to prevent it. They shoot these people off into space. to
Sunshine.
find-
Sunshine.
Similar, yes.
It kind of sounds interesting. I don't know.
I'd rather watch the movie.
There are a few twists and turns. Some of them interesting, some of them not so much.
Well, I'm still reading Cricket Kingdom, if that makes you feel any better. But
What
but
is
that's
that?
only because it's
The sequel to
what's her name, Leia
Shadow and
Bardua,
Bone or whatever.
The reason why I'm still reading that one because I'm like
Not
I'm
Shadow
literally
and Bone, the
almost,
other one.
It's not
Six
Shadow
of
and Bone, it's
Crows.
Six of Crows, yeah. Which, by the way, side note, I have let a coworker borrow that one and I haven't got it back, and I'm really salty about it. Okay, end of
Just
side
ask
note.
her for it.
I don't work there anymore. I don't work at the hospital.
Call
anymore.
her up.
Can't
Ooh,
figure out what her
you
name
should,
is.
Swing by the office.
Oh, you don't know.
Her name, well, her last name. I don't know her last name.
Swing by the office and say, hello, excuse me.
I tried to get my other coworkers to be like, "Hey, can you like ask her if she still has my book?"
Just swing by there and get it.
You work with her currently or
No, and like at
previously?
the hospital previously, yeah. She said, "Oh, I like that show," and I said, "You want to borrow my book because I just finished it?" She's like, "Yeah, and I'll give it back to you next week." You know how long it's been? It's been like 4 months.
Yeah, because you moved on from that job.
Well, no, I was still there when she borrowed.
You
it,
should
like,
have
a month
demanded
later.
it before
How
you
long
left.
did you work with her after you
Like
let
a
her borrow?
month.
Then you should have demanded it.
How long?
I
does
had
it
never-
take you-
I never
How long
s-
does it take you to finish a book?
Me
Yeah,
or her?
You.
It depends on how much.
More than a month, more
I like-
likely.
Well, okay.
I mean, some people finish
don't underst-
several books a week.
But she acted like
Some
she.
people, but
she
we're
went
not going to
on-
pretend.
She went on vacation.
Or
So like, she
soon.
had plenty of time.
You know what? It's on you.
You know what though?
You left.
I really thought y'all would be on my side on this
Hey,
one.
you try to go on vacation. I ain't reading a book.
No, I was angry because
I'm drinking heavily.
I was so mad because I'm like, you can find me somewhere on the internet and like say,
No.
"Hey, dude, here's your book." I'm like,
People don't think like that. They're like, oh, I got a free book.
man, it burns
Or
me
she
She got a
up.
free book.
Or she's got it sitting in her house somewhere and forgot she had it.
It just burns me up because I'm like, man, that's my property.
Well, then do something about it.
I tried. I have.
You have
I
done
tried to find her on
nothing.
Facebook. can't figure out what her last name is.
Go to your previous place of employment.
I guess that's the thing. I don't want
where she works.
Don't want to go back.
Well, then you don't want the book.
Okay, fine.
I mean, also, you can get another one for like $5.
I don't think it was $5.
You've read it.
But I like to have okay, you have to like have a copy
She can't
of
pay
a
for a
book you've
book,
read.
Gabby.
No.
She can't pay for a book. She's saving up for a record player.
Oh,
I don't.
true.
If I read a book, I'm done with it.
I like to have it on my
2021.
bookshelf. Like, you know,
Why?
because Gabby recently bought me Pride and
Like,
Prejudice.
I've conquered this book.
A very, very nice copy of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. And it's just
You're
so
welcome, by the
pretty.
way.
It's so pretty.
You're welcome. It is pretty.
Thank you.
I'm very
I've
thoughtful.
got a large library of Star Wars books.
See, it's like the art. Like, you know, after you read it, you like...
A lot of them I've read,
You
but
keep it on your shelf because
Not-
it's your love.
not the books I own. I haven't read the books I own, but I have read those books.
I don't keep any books I've read on my shelf.
What do you do with them? You throw them away?
I give them away or
You
whatever.
have those books? Like,
I have not read them.
Oh, weird.
You give them away.
Project Hell.
Yeah, like
Project
Goodwill
Hell.
or something.
Project
You read it
Mary.
and then
Or a garage
immediately
sale.
give it away.
Not immediately, but when the time comes, I get rid of
Well,
them.
God, but you don't get rid of your good copies though. Those nice copies, like you got those.
I
really-
haven't read those.
Like what,
As soon as you read
haven't
those,
read it.
as soon as you read those, you're Goodwilling them.
I haven't read it. Yes.
you should not do that.
Or
Like,
a garage sale.
I forbid you.
Paige wants them
No, I don't.
What are you
well,
gonna do
They
with
look
it?
really pretty on your what
on your shelf, bruh.
your book.
Your bookshelf.
I don't know what I'm saying right now.
We don't either.
Bookshelf. Yeah, it looks nice. It like it makes your bookshelf look cool.
It makes
It
your
takes up
bookshelf
space.
look like a bookshelf, Gabby.
It just something about the nice quality like versions of it looks nice. Like that one, the book that I read that I borrowed from you, that one in the middle. For some reason, I can't think. Pictures of Dorian Gray.
Oh, yeah.
Super nice quality version of that.
Yeah.
I love that. You
I
should,
haven't read
you
it.
should not. I read it, so you should keep.
I'll watch the movie. Does that count?
Yeah, and now.
How many
Well,
times,
actually,
how many times have you read the Darth Bane novels?
Once.
Only once. When I let you borrow them?
I don't reread books.
DJ's making a point right now.
Did you read them before I let you borrow them?
He
Why
sold
would I
them
read
in
it before you let me borrow it?
He sold them
Because
in
I
a
thought you
garage
had already
sale.
liked it, and that's why you borrowed it, so you could read it again.
No.
You had never read them?
No. I don't read books more than once.
LOL.
I know how they end.
I guess it's like if you have a favorite book, you're like, I just love it so much, I got to read it again. Like
I mean,
a movie.
Some people are like that, not me.
Rewatch movies?
I can't go into a book knowing, oh, this guy dies in the end and enjoy the novel.
What about movies? You rewatch
Or
movies?
I know how this
No,
ends.
you can't.
Such a freak.
He has to spoil it before he watches it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of, I can't hardly comprehend that period. Like how
Well,
you
I don't know what to
you have
say.
like a really you're real stressful and spazzy and you can't handle it. You're just
You're like
not
a
tough
cat.
enough. What else did you do, Gops?
Are we still on Wybutts?
Yeah, we're still alive.
That was our first one, actually.
Yeah, I was. He ain't
I
done
mean, I
nothing.
haven't done a whole bunch of it, a whole lot of anything. I'm caught up on Star Trek Prodigy, the Nickelodeon cartoon.
Oh yeah.
It's still okay.
I thought you said it was good.
It was good. It's gone to okay.
That's unfortunate.
But other than that, me and you've been watching Superman and Lois. It's
Yeah.
good.
It's really good.
I like
cheesy
Superman
It's
and Lois.
still-
No,
it's
it's
not
not
That
as-
y'all are invested.
No, it's not cheesy.
Okay, did y'all-
You haven't watched it.
Did.
You watched one episode.
And it was cheesy.
No, it was not.
I didn't like the
first
first
episode was
episode.
No.
I did like the second
No.
better.
Yes.
No.
Okay, here it is, Deej. It's better than every other CBS show that I've watched.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah, I'd agree with that. But
Or
it doesn't
CW.
mean it's not
what did I say?
cheesy.
CBS? My bad,
CBS.
CW. You know I meant CW.
I did. That's why I said yes.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that, but it's still cheesy.
False.
It doesn't have to be completely cheesy, but it is still slightly cheesy.
Okay, what's cheesy about
Well,
it?
then every Superman is slightly
What
cheesy.
do you think is cheesy?
Agreed.
Okay.
I don't think
Agreed.
that.
We agreed. We're done. Topic is over.
So when you guys agree, it's okay.
There's not a Superman I've watched that hasn't been cheesy. It's Superman. He's got to be a little cheesy.
Okay, I don't know. What? Okay, so you thought
give me
Man
an
of
example
Steel
of
was
one.
cheesy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
what makes it cheesy
What makes
to
it
you?
cheesy? I don't get it. Like I don't
Define cheesy.
like what part? The love interest part?
Well, no, it's Superman. He's like this. He's got this, like, godlike powers, and he's trying to live like
Jesus.
just a normal person.
He's trying to be good.
Just kidding.
Yeah, well, he's good. He's inherently good. He's never not good. He's a Boy Scout.
Yes, he gets.
No, unless he gets red kryptonite, then he's not good.
Unless he's Bizarro, right?
No,
Which
that's
he
not
just-
the same.
Red Crypt. How often does that come up?
A
Hey.
lot in Smallville.
Exactly. Smallville is cheesy.
Smallville
I
is
already
cheesy.
said that last podcast. Smallville is cheesy.
I would say Smallville is cheesy.
Anyway, he's trying to be like this just normal person.
You know who's cheesy? Batman.
Batman is cheesy.
Oh my God. Still crying about his mom and dad.
God,
Except Dark Knight. Dark
every
Knight's
medium,
not cheesy.
Every form of medium involving Batman has to bring up his parents.
The pearl's bouncing off the pavement.
On the ground, and the gunshot rings out, and little Batman cries.
But Dark Knight wasn't cheesy.
Eh.
No.
Dark Knight with Joker. You talking about like the Christopher Nolan one?
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's Batman. But, I mean, it wasn't cheesy. That was like a good made movie.
I would
Great.
say you're
made
correct.
movie.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
You know
one of
what?
my
All right,
favorite
fine.
Batman movies
Paige,
ever.
you're right.
It's everyone's favorite
don't do that
Batman
crap.
movie.
You're doing that crap. Like, oh, Paige, you're right. So I gotta like be like, oh, you guys think I'm right? No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's everyone's
No.
favorite Batman.
No, I just said you're right.
What have you been up to, Sade?
Okay.
Jeez.
I overthought that whole thing. Here's what I've been up to.
Nothing.
No, I know what I've been up to. Hush. You made me forget what I was going to be saying.
Playing with your kitty cats.
So, besides playing with my kitty cats, I finished Boys Over Flowers finally.
Oh my God.
Cheesy, super cheesy. Super freaking cheesy. Somehow I got stuck into it. I don't know, but I'm done with it. And then I've been sick. I got the booster vaccine this week. I've been sick, so I've been watching a lot of TV. So I was watching like all these old movies I used to watch as a kid. So I watched like both of Spy Kids.
Oh, wow.
Spy Kids 1 and 2.
Talking about cheesy.
And they're so cheesy, but I just remember loving those movies as a kid. And I still like them even today.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I still love them. And I like the whole gadgets, like, and them, like, being all, you know, agently like, you know what I mean?
Agently like,
I don't
spy
know.
like.
Spy like, yeah. So I watched Spy Kids, and then I watched Red Notice.
How are the thumbkins? Did they hold up?
Oh my God. Yes, they do. Dude, yes. Oh, I
What is
love
that?
it. You got to watch it.
They're,
I've seen it. I don't remember
you
it.
don't
And
remember like
Floop,
the
Floop.
large, they're just thumbs?
Yeah, they're
Their head
thumbs.
is a thumb, their arms and legs
But
are
they're
thumbs.
like guards.
No, I don't
They're just a
remember that.
muscle and they're just thumbs. They're all
Everything-
thumbs.
Their whole entire body is a thumb.
Like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yes.
Head's a thumb, their arms are thumbs, and their feet are thumbs.
Interesting.
So funny. So I watched Red Notice, and I didn't know if I was going to watch it, but I have to say, I thought it was funny.
You liked it.
I liked it. I like Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he was like my favorite part of the whole movie. He was just firing real quick, and they even made a little petty thing. Did you catch that Vin Diesel thing they did?
I guess not.
You didn't catch that?
What'd they say?
He said something like Vin Diesel's in the process of casting out for Cats. Something like they were making fun of Vin Diesel, like he was going to be in Cats,
Really?
the movie.
I don't remember
And they
that.
said it's a thing. And I was laughing because I'm like, I feel like they're like being petty right now. Like, I don't know, I felt this pettiness. But I like the twist. What did you think?
Vin Diesel
You
couldn't
watched
play
it.
a cat.
Huh?
I said Vin Diesel couldn't play a cat. He'd have to be a dog.
Or a lion.
I cannot picture him as a cat.
Like,
my
what
God.
kind of cat? Like, you talking about?
No, I'm talking about
animated?
I'm talking about the cats.
Like
the-
cats.
Like the cats?
Like imagine the Cats movie, and then imagine Vin Diesel being one of
I
them.
mean, he's a tree. Why can't he be a cat?
a what?
What?
A tree.
Yeah, Groot. He's talking about
plays-
Groot. I'm saying like what?
Well, that's
Well,
different.
just
Yeah, but the cats and cats
CGI.
don't. The
But
cats and cats don't go meow.
The cats
See,
are
they growl. He could be a growly
But they
cat.
also speak.
but these cats were like creepy.
Vin Diesel speaks.
Not
No,
as
no.
Groot.
Like, listen. You know, you saw half of Cats before you walked out.
I saw approximately 1/10 of cats.
You went 30
Before you
minutes.
walked
He was
out.
30 minutes in.
Oh,
Anyways,
sorry, you're 30 minutes in is 1/10.
I don't know.
you were way.
long movie.
That was. It
No,
was
I
long.
walked out pretty quick.
Yeah, he left me.
3-hour movie.
It may have been like 15 minutes.
I think it was 30.
Yeah, it was too long. Whatever it
You
was.
left the movie theater.
It was the worst movie I've ever seen in my
It was
life.
the worst movie I've ever seen.
5 hours.
But I was making fun of the whole time, and I'm pretty sure like the people in front of us were really hating us. But anyways, Red Notice.
Were you like one of those annoying teenagers that just talks the whole movie?
Well, I had other people around me that were also doing it, so I was like, I'll pipe in there and start making fun of it too. It was fun. What did you think about Red Notice, Gobs?
It's fine. It's entertaining, but
did you enjoy the twist?
No, that was extremely stupid.
Why did you think it was stupid?
Because it was dumb. It what
I thought? I thought he was going to be Ryan Reynolds was going to be with Gal. The
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! You should have already watched it.
No, see, I did that. You don't want to spoil movies for people.
Fine.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
1, 2. You got 10 seconds. 3.
I thought that
4,
Ryan Reynolds and Gal
5,
were going to be together.
6.
But they weren't.
7.
It was
8.
The Rock and her.
I didn't get to 10.
What?
I don't really understand the 10-second thing, if I'm being quite honest.
I was doing a spoiler alert and giving them 10 seconds to tune out. And you jumped in there at 8 seconds.
Well, I didn't understand. I don't understand.
I thought you were saying she had 10 seconds.
That's what
speaking
I
time.
thought you were saying. That's why I was rushing to say it. Well, can you
let them know?
Save that? Because I didn't understand that.
Save that.
No, say that. What you're saying, because I didn't understand you.
Well, now we know that when he says you have 10 seconds, don't say it until 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Well, you should have told me that.
Anyway.
I didn't know either.
I mean,
I was like, why are you speaking over her if she's telling you?
Yeah.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson he has zero chemistry with any female co-star ever in any movie ever.
He has zero chemistry with any co-star.
The only time, and I've come to, I started off liking The Rock, especially as Hobbs. I like him as Hobbs in Fast 5 specifically, because then he got even stupider. I don't like him in anything at all anymore. I'm sick of The Rock. He has I don't think he's that charismatic. Everybody always talked about his charisma.
He has none.
He's not funny. He has zero chemistry with anybody according to DJ, but especially there was some movie.
I don't feel any kind of romantic tension between anybody and The Rock.
Because I don't know if it's because he's so weird looking or what. It's like, how can you be attracted to a thumb? He really is the thumb.
He's weird looking and, not, like you said, not charismatic. Like, he has no charm to him.
He's a thumb. He really is a thumb.
I guess if being weird is a charming trait.
I mean,
he's like large.
I mean, when he does he likes to smile, and he's got a pretty smile.
Yeah, he has a nice smile.
But it doesn't work for me anymore. I'm over The Rock.
I didn't feel much chemistry.
It doesn't get you hot under the collar.
It doesn't get me hot in the collar like it used to. I'm like, man, that guy's awesome. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger had 1,000 times more charisma than Dwayne Johnson does.
I think maybe The Rock maybe he tries too hard, a little bit. But what did you think about?
He just thinks he's cool, and that's all he has to be.
He's the stuff.
His personality is thinking he is cool
and being tough,
and that's it.
That's it.
He has no real personality. Every time I see him, like in an interview or anything, he acts the exact same way. Like he's like, like he's a fake laugh all the time.
He's a big phony.
He's weird.
Dang, get off the
Rock.
He's
a big phony.
What do you think about Ryan Reynolds?
Same as always.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah, that's him.
I know, but I actually don't see him.
I like him.
I guess I have never watched that many movies with Ryan Reynolds, to be honest. So when you say that, I don't feel that.
If you've seen him one, you've seen them all.
I'm like, I love Ryan Reynolds. I love everything. From what I've watched, I've only watched
Ryan Reynolds has been the same since early 2000s. Van Wilder?
Just Friends?
That was after Van Wilder. I mean, it's like the same thing.
I like Just Friends. That was good.
I like him. I think he's funny.
I think he should. You remember the thing with the formula you said? That's how they do?
Yeah. That's Ryan Reynolds.
It's good. I like it.
I mean, there's a lot of people like that. Nothing against it, but
yeah, I like Ryan Reynolds. I'm not surprised by any of his.
Well, I thought he did good.
I don't think he's going to win an Oscar any day.
I was just about to say the same thing.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he was the best part of the movie, in my opinion.
Because Ryan Reynolds is charismatic.
Yes.
Even him having the resting failure face. He had said that, by the way. I wrote that down. I thought that was hilarious. Look at you, got the resting failure face.
I mean, he seems to be witty and charming and self-deprecating and funny, and I've heard his interviews, in real life, but he seems to be that way.
Yeah. And then Free Guy. I mean, he was good. Free Guy.
Exact same.
Loved him.
The exact
So
Deadpool.
good.
He's
So
Deadpool and everything now.
I love it.
He's got one mode.
What did you think about Gal?
I mean, I guess we could say the same thing about, like we said in the previous, all three of these people, they have the thing they do, and mine
I
is
don't
The
know Gal
Rock.
from anything besides Wonder Woman and the
Fast and Furious.
couple Fast and
Not
Furious
Mission.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. I don't either. Like, she.
I mean, she plays the highly attractive, sexy, like cool girl.
Yeah, but in Wonder Woman,
in
she's
this one,
Sexy to me. She's beautiful. But like I'm like, she's
in this
pretty.
movie, I did not like her. I didn't like her in this movie. I didn't like the character. Like, she was mean. Like, she was going to screw them over every chance she got. Oh, but wait,
The Bishop,
no,
she
we
wasn't
didn't know
supposed to-
that she was The Rock's girlfriend, wife. I don't even
she
know.
wasn't supposed to be a protagonist in the movie, though.
No, she's an antagonist.
I know you were saying she was mean. I mean, she was supposed to be mean. Like,
Right, I know, but I just didn't. I didn't like her personality. Like, to me, she had nothing redeeming.
Okay, so you just had like another spoiler after the fact of Paige spoiling it. So like past Paige's spoiler, it was like everything's a spoiler.
Sure.
I mean, if you're watching,
so she was The Rock's girlfriend the whole time.
Yes.
they
Were they in
partners.
cahoots?
Yes.
We didn't know this until the very, very end of the movie. Or
That was the spoiler
Sorta.
of Pages.
That was the twist. Well,
Yes.
no, I knew that. I heard
they
you say
were-
they were together. I didn't really like. I thought that was the end product. They got together.
No.
Like, he was a cop, quote unquote cop, but he wasn't a cop.
And he was like CIA or something, right? FBI. What was it?
supposedly,
He was
yes.
supposedly a cop, but he's
He
actually
was
not.
something.
He
I
was
don't
a
even
thief,
know.
just like her.
But anyway, they're in cahoots the whole time.
But
That's
they were
awesome.
together. But he kept saying something like, "I gotta, what is it? His
But
name. He gotta make his name right again. All this stuff."
But whenever, like, she's doing the thing she's doing and she's screwing them over, it's never like you sense, oh, well, she wouldn't,
malice. Like
yeah, like she won't really let, something terrible happen to them. No, she would. That's the feeling you get. And I just didn't like it.
Buzz him in the downtown.
And was going to leave him in prison or whatever. I don't know. It's not that deep a movie.
part of the
It was
act.
stupid fun. It was enjoyable. I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy
I
it.
like
I
that
enjoyed
loud.
it,
Did you
and I will
laugh?
never think about it again.
Did you laugh at all?
I'm trying to think.
it's a Razzie contender.
I'm sure I laughed at something Ryan Reynolds said somewhere.
I said it's a Razzie contender.
No, it's not that bad.
What? Wait. What's that mean?
It's like the opposite of Oscars.
Oh,
It's not like Catwoman or something horrendously terrible.
I ain't gonna lie, but I really like Catwoman when it came out. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Halle Berry's Catwoman?
I used to watch that movie all the
course you
time.
did.
It had Halle Berry in it.
Huh?
I had Halle Berry.
I mean, she was doing that catwalk, and I just remember that's all I remember. And then her eating that cat
Literally.
food
Wait, she ate cat food?
you talking about milk?
and milk. She did both.
Both. Oh wow.
That's how many times I watched that movie. And then I watched this video of her saying, "Thank you, whoever the company who was for ruining my career." She was just messing around.
Warner Brothers.
I don't know if it was them or not.
All right, we've been on the Red Notice. Have you
Well,
been
we
up
were
to
gonna
anything
gonna
else?
talk about it because that's what we watched.
I know. When
haven't
we're
got
over
to the
it. Have we
news
been
yet.
up to anything else?
Let's see.
Let's say no.
No, wait.
Oh, okay. My bad. Go ahead.
What the heck? I was thinking about it because I had it in my head what I was going to say, but you made me forget. So I guess that's all.
Oh my God.
All righty.
I like to end my why buts by myself, not Gabi.
We're glad you. We're
'Cause
glad
Gabi,
you,
like, cuts
we're
me
glad
off.
you do that.
He
Paige.
cuts me off for no reason. Continue.
Because you usually have nothing to contribute.
What do you mean? I just contributed my whole why buts just now.
Oh, that last part you didn't know.
Anyways, Deej.
I'm good. I'm. We can.
You have no why buts.
We can skip. Yeah. I haven't.
Why? What have you been up
It's only
to?
been like
Nothing.
a week or something.
See, Gabi says we should do a podcast every week, but then when we do one every week, we have nothing to talk about on our why buts, except we do. You can say, well, I went to My Flying Saucer. You drank beer. You did that.
Yeah. Me and Gabi
What
went
kind of
to.
beer did you drink?
Me and Gabi went to Garland.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Garland? Yeah.
It's something.
And we stopped by the Flying Saucer and had the best chicken sandwich
Oh, my God.
Wait.
either one of us have ever had.
So they.
A Nashville chicken.
Nashville hot
Nashville hot.
chicken
Oh,
sandwich. The chicken
I bet
was,
that was good.
tender and juicy, and the seasoning was perfection.
Did you get fries?
It makes me cry.
If it came with fries, they were fries. There was nothing right about, but the
fries.
So the
sandwich,
sandwich was top tier.
Sandwich was top
Like,
tier.
I'm not joking. Literally
not
the best sandwich I've ever had.
said
in my
that
life.
Chili's.
I finished my sandwich before Gabi did.
Dang.
I was trying to savor it. Like
That's unlike
Gabi
Gabi.
was trying to eat slowly.
And I was
That's
like-
how good it was.
I was like,
Cocaine?
this is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth ever.
I eat slowly. I scarfed it. Gabi eats quickly. He savored it.
Weird. Did you guys switch bods or something? Because like that's unlike Gabi.
We switched eating personalities for a moment.
Gabi won't like he'll like Gino cook something. He'd be like so good, and he just like stuffing his face.
But it's
and
not as
won't
good as that
savor it.
sandwich.
No,
But apparently
I've
sandwich is
never had
better than
anything as good as
anything.
that sandwich in my life.
Wow, I want to try the sandwich now.
We also had great beer.
beer
Nice.
was
Flying
fantastic.
saucers.
Probably contributed to the experience. But the sandwich came before most of the beers. So
Yeah, we drank. We
I had like one beer before the sandwich came out.
probably.
Hey, was the Miley Cyrus voice chick there?
Huh?
When
Huh?
we went.
This was a completely
Different one, yeah.
The one that we all went
never
to
mind.
is actually closed down now.
Oh, that sucks.
I think the
Thanks,
pandemic
COVID.
got it.
Darn. There was a chick there that sounded like Miley Cyrus. Served us.
Sounds hot. In theory. I guess her voice anyway. I don't know.
It was her voice.
I-
we-
is
I was
it-
like- we
wait,
said,
is
"You sound
Miley
like Miley
Cyrus's
Cyrus."
voice? Huh?
It's like a raspy, and she's like, "Yeah,
I
everyone
like
says
her. I like her raspy voice. It's kind of sexy to me. Yeah.
that." It kind of has
I
like
do
it's almost
like
like she got a
some-
smoker's
I do like
voice.
some raspy voices. I would say Miley Cyrus's is not one of them.
Is it because you don't like Miley Cyrus?
No, she's got like a weird it's not an accent.
Her
It's like-
Tennessee accent.
no, it's like she used to have braces on the inside of her teeth, which she did, and she never lost the speech impediment.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
feel
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, I do.
But yeah, that's all we did. You guys, let's get to the news.
There's lots of stuff come out on various streaming platforms. Of note, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh my god. That,
I don't like it.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
I don't like it.
What do
It's,
you not like about it?
Well, for one, I watched the anime. I was told about it by a friend of mine, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a really cool anime. This TV show This TV show is much more adult. It's much more violent. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just, and it's not
It's
as
not
cool.
the
And it's
anime.
trying really hard to be cool. Really hard.
It's trying really hard.
And some of it, I mean, some of it is cool, but I don't know. I just, it's not working for me at all.
Well, me not actually watching the anime, I didn't really know how I was going to feel about it, but I got into it and I thought it was kind of funny. I don't know. It's like,
It has got some humor, but even then, it's like in the timeline of the show, it feels unearned. Like this back and forth between Spike and Jet is just like, I like Jet.
It's got to be one of those things where if you haven't seen the original, you have nothing to expect.
yeah.
And I was curious. I was like, I would like to see if Paige likes this show.
I started out not sure. I was like, I don't know if I want to like this, but then we got into it more.
Well, I'm on the third episode now, and there's like this particular scene. It's quite disturbing and violent. I was like, this
Wait,
seems
really?
unnecessary. It was completely unnecessary.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just to get the mature rating or what. I don't know. Like Cowboy Bebop was cool and
But not so dark.
dark, but it didn't have to do all this to be so. I don't know. I don't like
Well,
it.
I mean, it wasn't like something I'm like, oh, I love it. I mean, it was funny, and I was like, oh, it's okay. I'm not really into it. It was like they're bounty hunters. I kind of
Yeah.
like that style.
It's space. I love
They're
the
in
space theme.
trying to, you know.
It looks really good. I mean, the look of the show, but
Them being bounty hunters kind of attracted me a little bit because I was like, I like that kind of stuff, and they're in space. I'm in for that, but I think it's like disturbing. I don't know.
yeah. I'm trying to think if I've been watching anything yet, or is there anything? King Richard is now on HBO Max. Gina, my wife, Gina, planning on watching
I
that
plan
soon.
on watching it as well. because I am very interested in.
Venus and Serena's
I've always
dad,
been interested
Richard.
in that.
I've always been interested in their dad.
And no. That's not what I said. I said I've always been interested in like Venus
Mostly
and
because
Serena.
I'm so interested in them.
I've always been interested in
I really liked
They've been a
them,
big part
even
of
when
my
I
life.
was a
Tricky
kid.
Dick.
My sister, she dressed up as Venus for a play one time when she was on like
So she held a tennis racket.
kindergarten? She did. She had a tennis. She had the whole suit on, and I remember like being fascinated by them too, just being the greatest. And I don't know. I kind of look forward to watching it.
Jamie Foxx likes Serena. Know that.
Weird.
Huh?
Jamie Foxx, he sang to Serena. At
Really?
A couple of award shows.
They're like
Back in the early-
extremely muscular.
Back in the early
Yes.
2000s when they were
They're strong, powerful.
when they
women.
weren't as muscular, I guess. We just watched this the other night.
Well, Venus has always been slimmer, and Serena's been the
Just really
super strong.
dang.
she
stout woman.
looked good back then. I don't know about now. I'm like,
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them lately.
that's not great.
Let's judge these women on their
judge
appearances.
Don't judge.
Anybody can judge me. I get it. I get it. So I was just looking at some IDBM ratings and just Red Notice, since we were just talking about it. Just take a guess.
IMDb.
Just take a guess at both the audience and
Oh, it's going to be an extreme difference because I know roughly the Rotten Tomatoes is like 30-40% rotten, the critics, and then the audience is like 96%.
yeah, 35 for critics.
Because critics are critics, and they're
92% of audience. That kind of blows my mind because I feel like most of audiences, I feel like they would be like us, but I guess they're not. I guess they're really dumb.
Well, no, they're not dumb. They're just not.
Not
critics.
anybody listens to
They're
this
not-
podcast.
they're
You're all
not-
brilliant.
They're not critics. Like you guys look at everything, like every single breakdown of like the characters and how. I mean, like I didn't really care.
I don't think it's that we look at it like that. I think it's that
They're just. It's entertaining to them, the audience.
Well, yeah, everything can be entertaining. If I'm watching it and I watch it all the way through, it entertained me for a while, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy every aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like 92% of them thought it was
But
good.
a lot of people don't think that hard about it. Really, they don't.
Yeah, don't ever go by the audience score because the audience are idiots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how I could ever go into a movie and just not think about it.
I mean, that's just like you get the Star Wars fanboys, the Marvel fanboys, the DC fanboys. If you get this mob mentality, and then they like,
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like it all. I like all of those, but I still
Yeah.
think about them critically. You know what
I mean, I can say this
I can
one
say
sucked,
Iron Man.
this one was good.
I can say Iron Man 2 sucked.
I don't remember it. Which one was that?
Whiplash.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
think that.
I can
That
say
was pretty bad.
you can say Thor: The Dark World's.
Oh my God!
See, when
Thor:
I
Dark World was absolutely
before,
atrocious.
I watched that before.
You
watch-
did?
Yeah.
I watched that before
Hey, you
meeting
got
Gabi,
real loud.
and
Jeez.
I liked it a lot. I love all Marvel movies.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
everybody's.
you're just that you're that audience. You're that 92% audience.
And that's
what I'm saying.
okay. I don't
That's what I'm
care.
saying.
I don't
all
care.
the three of us have very
Stop
different.
attacking me.
We've got very different viewpoints on it, but almost all of the audience liked it. Almost all of them.
8%.
8% didn't.
I mean, it wasn't
That's
bad.
kind of crazy. Whereas our main topic is a 92 and a 98, respectively.
That's crazy.
So it's kind of, it's like, how do you have such parallels between movies? That's like, it kind of blows my mind, but
I just feel like people are hardcore raiders. Like
Hardcore what?
Raiders, like
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
like Raiders, like RAT.
Oh, God.
Raiders of the
Like
North Sea.
you know what I mean? Like it's not that serious. Like you have to judge. This movie's not even like a great movie. It's just a fun,
Raiders
it's just,
gonna rate.
It's just a fun movie. You know, it's not like something you just
Raiders
need to like
gonna raid.
down hard. Like think, you know what I mean? So I can get it. Like I get the audience
Baller's gonna
rating,
ball.
if I'm being honest.
Please be honest.
I hate when you're dishonest. Paige.
Whenever I'm on IMDb, I look at all the coming soon, and it goes all the way to like next year. Have y'all got to like
Tell us some news.
Spider-Man
Which
No.
Spider-Man?
2022 Into the
Coming
Spider-Verse
soon?
2?
I'm not on the coming soon part.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please be clear
Well, there-
and succinct for the podcast.
there-
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse 2 apparently is coming out next
So
year.
there's a Spider-Man
okay.
Into the Spider-Verse 2 coming out in 2022. It's a sequel to
I didn't know that.
the Into the
Into the
it's a
Spider-Verse?
sequel- It's a sequel.
Please, guys.
So I didn't know if
Tell
you
us what
guys
it's a
knew about
sequel
that. I just saw it and I was like, what the heck? I didn't
Okay.
realize they were doing that.
What else?
I I don't have anything right now. I'm looking. I was just thinking, like, I had no idea that was going to be a sequel.
When does Spiderman? When does the new
When does Spiderman come out?
When does Spider-Man No Way Home come out?
Next month.
Yes, December 7th.
And the trailer
7th.
Is it 14th?
Yeah, it's like the second week, I think. At least.
So this final trailer, is this the last trailer, I'm assuming?
I think it's the 17th.
I know it's in December.
It's like a Friday.
It doesn't matter.
Is it
when
what?
Is this the last trailer?
I feel like it will be. There may be like some, teaser, whatever, shorts,
I have yet to see it.
TV spots, or
DJ's
whatever
seen
they're
it.
called.
You liked it?
The trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got me super jazzed.
I already know I'm.
You know what threw me off? The poster. The poster looks like it was done
my God.
on Adobe
There you go.
Photoshop. It looked It looked like, you know how when you watch
Which poster?
17th.
the one where Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and the Doc Ock arms are coming.
This one.
Yes.
With
It looked like it was done in, when you watch
I haven't ever
TV in
seen
the
that one,
120 hertz and it looks so fake, like soap
because
opera.
the frame rate's unreal.
Yes, that's what the poster
I
looks
look
like.
at this. I don't even look at that and think that's. I don't even.
It's atrocious.
That's one of those things I don't care.
Atrocious.
You know how like
What's the guy from Red Lanterns? Atrocitus. Never mind. I kept thinking that every time you said
I'm sure
atrocious.
none of us care, but I just have to say
You're right.
I don't understand why they make. Thank you, Deej.
I
I don't understand why they make all the Halloween movies, but they're coming out with another Halloween movie next year. Can you believe that? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Critics don't. They gave it a 41%.
What?
Audience actually gave it a 66. So
It's just annoying. Like there's like freaking 10 movies. What's that chick that plays in it?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Dude, go do something else with your life. Like
She has
nothing else.
She has.
She did, but now she's back.
do
That's all
Freaky
she's
Friday too, man.
got. Lindsay
Hey,
Lohan's
Lindsay
kind of cracked
Lohan's
out.
coming back.
Yeah,
She's got a comeback movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
and apparently it's good, right?
But not Paranormal Activity?
Oh wait, no, it's not. Wait,
I think it's
not that it's not
Netflix
good. It's just
movie?
I don't know if it's good.
I just remember seeing that she is coming back. She has a movie that she's coming back with. I don't know anything else other than that.
I only know she's coming back because there was a meme that had like 3 different instances of old stuff, and they're like the universe is healing itself or something.
I don't know if I
She's
like
coming back.
Lindsay Lohan, if I'm being honest. Like
Freaky Friday?
For her her acting.
Herbie, Fully Loaded,
I liked it. Hey, you know what?
Mean Girls.
I like Parent Trap. I know
I was
that
about to
was
say
weird.
that was my next one.
I
Parent Trap.
actually like that movie.
The
Parent
only,
Trap's good.
the only one of hers that I have seen that I remember is Mean Girls, and I liked that movie.
That was good. Miss
She used to
Congeniality.
be good.
Remember
That's
that
Sandra
That's Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock.
No, my bad.
Talking about
That's the wrong movie.
I was like, what?
Hey, but it has the word miss in it. That's why I got confused.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm looking forward to Spencer. Is it out?
Oh.
Yeah,
platform,
I mean,
right?
it's no. They have all these like super independent movies, foreign movies, and they come out at these festivals, and then if it's not something that's going to come out in American theaters on a grand scale, then we never see them. So I think it's out. I don't know where it's at. I don't know if it's
already
streaming.
it's got ratings from both sides, and it's like the opposite of Red Notice.
I've seen people the critics absolutely love it. And every person I've seen that has watched it that's like a quote unquote just normal person is like, it's boring.
What?
Yeah, it's got like
They're
half.
like, it's so boring.
People who don't appreciate quality.
Half of the people enjoyed it. It's 49%. Critics, it ain't really that great either. It's only 84%. I mean, it's good.
That's still pretty good.
It's
though.
positive, but I'm saying it's not like
I was expecting.
It's not in the
more.
90s.
I was
it's not like
expecting
our
90.
topic of discussion, which is 92.
What's our topic of discussion?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Oh,
Whatever.
that's right.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because
No Time to Die is pretty even. 84 and 88. that one's good. That's earned.
Did you never go by the audience score?
I don't. I like to compare and just say it's kind of interesting to see the differences.
it is fascinating to see.
I don't go by audience score because it's so
It is
divisive.
fascinating to see that because they gave a 50% audience score, 85%.
It's usually always the opposite, though. I find.
Yes. If the critics love it, the regular audience hates it.
If you don't understand,
It's like Transformers.
It's either that or they're like spot on.
the Transformers.
okay, don't trash Transformers. I like Transformers.
I'm not. The Transformers,
Yeah, you're the
the
audience.
critics hate them and the audience loves them.
You're the audience.
I love Transformers though. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
The most recent ones, though?
I like.
Don't lie.
part
Why are
one,
you
part
always
two,
saying I'm not going to lie?
and
I'm
I
going
like-
to be honest.
That makes me
I
never
like
believe you.
Bumblebee,
like,
and
are
I don't know
you
when
are
you're
you
telling the
normally
truth.
lying and
I
being
like Age of
dishonest?
Extinction.
Let me be
Extinction.
honest. I'm
Extinction.
not going to lie.
It's just an expression.
You say it all the
You
time.
know, people say not gonna lie all the time. It's a thing. NGL.
Not going to
Be
lie,
with it.
they
You ain't
do.
woke.
Ain't woke has
He just said
nothing to do with.
You're not woke. You're not woke. You're asleep.
No,
Wake
that
up.
is-
Hashtag not going to lie. Hashtag woke.
woke has to do with like societal
no,
issues.
you can say
not,
you can say
not gonna
you
lie.
can say woke anytime now.
Not
it
the
doesn't
phrasing,
matter.
not the cool
Hashtag-
Hey, Gabi,
phrasing.
just because you're on Twitter,
Stop
it
yelling.
doesn't mean
Gabi.
that you know everything.
Hashtag woke this morning.
You don't even know.
Gabi thinks he's better
You're the
than
most
me.
out of it 25-year-old I know
You're the
of.
most out of it 46-year-old, whatever.
I'm
However you, I don't
44.
know, 5, whatever. You act like you're 18 though, and you're on Twitter.
You don't know
more than
me.
I'm actually not on Twitter. Gabi's on Twitter
Yeah.
all the time,
Never been on Twitter.
constantly, and he's like tweeting like 18.
And I know who's woke and who's not.
You know, it's okay that I'm not
I don't
woke.
know what
I'm
it
okay
means.
not being woke sometimes. You know?
And I know what it means. You
I
literally
do know,
don't
what,
know
it
what
means.
it means.
You say it for anything. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no,
Yes, you,
you
do.
don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
like
you
let's have a
don't.
whole podcast about it. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Not gonna lie. Let's do it.
All right, Shang-Chi. Let's go.
Let's do it. Main topic.
On to our main topic.
On to our main topic.
On to it.
So, what's the Rotten Tomatoes, Deej?
92
From critics?
from critics.
And
Whoa.
98.
98 from the
From
audience.
audience.
Really?
So just
Everybody loves
to
it.
begin, did y'all like it?
Everybody loves it. Yes, I liked it.
I really liked it. Like, I was like really surprised.
Absolutely liked it. I love the guy too.
Yeah, I was
Shang,
like,
dude.
I didn't know how to like go into it, and like I didn't know what to expect. Really,
This is a story like I knew nothing
yeah,
about.
I have no kind of info going into this movie about Shang-Chi, and it was awesome.
I think it's fascinating though that there's a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes for this movie. Like
From audience, I mean, from critics.
From the critics, yeah. Like
Yeah,
this
that's
is,
pretty
it's
cool.
more than some other non-Marvel movies.
Yeah, Spencer.
Example, yes.
We just discussed it.
We were just discussing that.
Okay, so
Well, I just wanted to
elements of
reiterate
the
it.
elements of the story you liked.
Paige. All of us were thinking. I'll go first. Characters. I had no problem with any of the characters except for Razor Fist, really. But I mean, that's just kind of like you got to have some. You got to have one guy that's
Okay,
kind of
wait, who the
brainless.
crap is he again? I forgot.
The guy that had the sword
the
for the
literal
arm.
sword
okay,
for the
I
arm.
completely forgot his name. Okay,
Razor Fist. Yeah,
got it.
I mean, he's the only one. I didn't have a problem with him. He was there for a purpose. You know what I mean? He was a blunt object.
He was
Yeah,
yes.
he didn't have much. I didn't care
Yeah,
that
I mean
much
that's the only one. Everybody else, I loved. Like Aquafina.
Aquafina, she's awesome. I
I
love
Cracks
her.
me up.
I have no kind of
Katie.
yeah.
Yes, Katie.
She's the only thing I've ever seen her in was Ocean's 8.
I've seen her in the Asians movie, Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, I've never watched
She's
that
in
one.
She's
that.
also in Raya, the Last Dragon.
Never watched that. Also, that'd be just her voice, so I don't really.
I love her voice.
She also has a raspy voice that I
I
like.
absolutely love her voice.
Yeah.
I don't.
So yeah, from my experience with her in Ocean's 8, I was kind of like, that's kind of a weird choice for one of the leading, the leading lady, I guess you call it. That's odd, but it worked. Aquafina, great job.
I like her a lot.
And I like the fact that
Also,
they
your water's very good.
I like the fact they didn't make them like romantic.
I know they were best friends.
I was
Like
kind of
they're
like,
just best friends.
yeah, I was like trying to figure out at the end. I was like, are they together? No, they're just
They're
friends.
just
They're
buds.
just friends,
and I
It's
like
cool.
that. I really like that a lot.
There doesn't have to be a forced romance.
Yeah, like you don't have to do this weird
job.
little tension thing. Like no.
Yeah, like from the road beginning. No, we're just friends. And then I was like, maybe you think, are they going to end up together? But they didn't, and that was pleasantly
so
surprising.
And you know,
glad they-
honestly,
yeah.
I couldn't see it.
Please be honest.
Like I didn't feel that at all.
God,
period.
stop lying.
I can't. I I didn't feel that at all. It
She
was
doesn't
like
even
There's only
she
5
says
times in this whole podcast you've told the truth.
it's like one of those things where it's like she has like this personality
lying right now.
versus his personality. Her personality is like this little sister, and I couldn't see them two together. Like that would be wrong almost. Like it was weird.
You're wrong.
Like that's the friendship, man. I just didn't see it. He was good too.
I can't say any of these people's names, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I can't really say.
Just don't. So I like.
Yeah, it'd be like offensive if I tried. I think
Of course, they start out with some exposition, which is necessary
Shang.
for this movie. And the titular Shang-Chi, or whatever you say.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Shang.
Yeah, he goes by Sean.
Yeah.
So he is in America, living his life. And you know, people around him have no idea who he is, who he's related to. His father's the main bad guy, the leader of the Ten Rings. That is not
the real Mandarin,
but
not really. Never called the Mandarin,
right? And that was kind of interesting. So he has the literal 10 rings that provide him this special power, and also apparently they're a mafioso type underground society, a gang, also called 10 Rings, right?
Yeah, like his whole thing was called the Ten Rings.
Gang, the whole thing was 10 Rings.
I feel like he had a whole cult going there.
So
I know the Ten Rings, like it was in Iron Man 3 where they had the fake Mandarin. But wasn't the Ten Rings also the group that kidnapped Tony Stark in the first Iron Man?
Don't remember, possibly.
Okay. I could be totally wrong because I haven't watched that movie in forever. But I feel like that was.
Probably was.
I should have done some research.
So then he's riding on this San Francisco cart, them trains that go up and down the roads. Trolley. And this dude sees his necklace and it's like, I need the necklace.
From his mom.
We've all been there.
And then they get into this. This is when the movie took off for me immediately. The fight on the train,
literally and figuratively.
And it was. He
also says that a lot.
I love the fighting in this movie.
Yes, me too. It was very good. I felt like I wanted to watch. I really wanted to watch Bruce Lee again or something like related.
You wanted to watch a martial arts?
Yeah, because I used to watch that crap as a kid.
Oh, I want to watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon again.
It gave me that feel. It gave I guess I wasn't expecting that feel, but it gave me a completely different feel than all the other Marvel movies. Like this was it like
tingly?
No, it wasn't tingly. It didn't tingle my brain.
What does tingle your brain, like movie wise? Like what movie?
No movies tingle my brain.
Really?
No.
Finch?
Not unless they whisper.
No, it doesn't tingle my brain.
Not like
ASMR
not
that.
an ASMR.
It doesn't work like that.
I wasn't really talking ASMR related. I was just meaning a movie that really touches you. That's kind of what I meant.
Well, there's lots of movies that
like that's
make you
like
feel emotions.
You're like.
I kind of got broke up in this in a little bit.
I never did, actually.
I don't know. I kind of got emotional at the end.
I didn't get broke up, but I did get I did feel emotion.
Yeah.
Like I said, any movie that involves anything to do with like fathers makes me
DJ
emotional.
says this every podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like inherently it
Daddy
happens.
issue DJ.
Daddy
I didn't cry. I didn't get close to crying, but I did feel something. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I didn't necessarily. Usually I get really emotional, but I didn't really feel anything. Like I didn't even get emotional in this movie.
I did at the end.
I mean, I got like his dad was kind of obsessed with trying to find his wife, and he was deeply in love with her and all that stuff. And it kind of made you feel something for him. Like I felt like this like empathy for him almost because he was kind of crazy psycho, killing folks, But then he met this wonderful woman in this village and changed. He really saw.
I didn't even know he had a name.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Zoo?
Yeah, he changed him, and then he became this more person he didn't know he was. And I kind of felt that a little bit, I guess. So
he discovers the 10 rings, which grant immortality and godly powers.
Discovers he actually has a soft side when he meets his wife.
He establishes the organization 10 Rings and starts like conquering the world until he meets
I kind of felt that.
Liku?
Oh
my goodness! Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be offensive though?
I don't understand. Trying. It's not offensive.
I'm trying. I don't speak.
You're not making fun of it. It's fine.
I don't speak Mandarin.
I don't think it's offensive at all.
Yeah,
if you don't know how to say it.
I think the actual language is beautiful. By the way, like I love it. Yeah, I wish I could speak Chinese. That'd be awesome.
I think versus Chinese
or
I would want to speak like Korean because I think Korean language sounds a little bit easier. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
weird.
but I just kind of like the
flow.
flow of Chinese. I don't know.
Yeah.
why, but yeah.
So she's guarding this magical forest, and he comes in. They fight.
Is it
then they
Tay
fall in,
Lao?
Yeah. Then they fall in love. She leaves the village.
Have 2
They have these
kids.
2 children. She for a long time I thought she died, but she didn't.
No, she didn't die. They just didn't show her that much.
What happened to her?
She was killed.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The mama?
She was killed.
She died. Yeah.
Oh, she did die.
Yeah.
She was
was
trying
killed.
to defend her family because like these dudes came in like trying to you
You
know
remember that was like a heavy part of the movie.
And
It
he
was-
didn't wear his rings, and he's like, if I had been there, I'd have been able to.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't there, and he
That's
wasn't wearing his
right.
Wait,
rings.
did
That's
you
right.
leave like when that happened? Like
I
it was
don't
like
know.
a bunch of guys that came and
It was
Yeah.
just her and the kids,
yeah, and she didn't have her powers.
and they came to get revenge on him. And she's like, he's not here, but she's like, well,
That's right.
somebody has to pay. And she was like, well,
That's right.
I guess it'll be me.
Which she tried. She was going to fight him, and she probably would have won. But then a whole
It
big
was a
group
bunch
showed
of dudes.
up.
I was like,
even
whoa.
bigger group than was.
I was like,
already
she
there.
gone. She dead.
Poor lady.
And he saw his mother die, and then I think it was emotional when like his dad got obsessed and like trying to find the person, and then he's like sending his son to kill the guy, and he runs away, not killing him, quote unquote, not killing him, and he actually did kill him. But I thought that was kind of like hard on a kid, like 14.
Yeah. So just to start this movie out, like we know that this is his kid,
Yeah.
but like at the beginning of the movie, you don't know what he's been through at all. Like I like how they did it. They let it up. You didn't know.
Like, I didn't know he had any training.
Yeah, you didn't know.
I
You
had
knew how
no
to fight.
idea.
Like from the way the movie portrays him at the beginning, you think he's just like a slacker.
He was a nobody.
I thought so.
Yeah, and then like you said, the trolley, and then it just kicks off.
Yeah.
He's freaking kicking butt in this trolley.
You want to know
Fighting
what
all
I
these
thought?
guys.
I thought he didn't realize he could do it. Like he had some, like he just started fighting, and he was.
No,
he
I
was
never
like-
thought that. Like as soon as he started fighting, I was like, okay, so he knows how
Oh
to
well, when he
fight.
started fighting, I thought maybe he didn't realize he had these abilities or something.
Yeah, but
'Cause
it's
he
not
was
like
trying to be
he
surprising.
doesn't have any abilities.
Not abilities, but
He just
skills to fight
Yeah,
and kill.
he knows how to
assassin, whatever. Because he wasn't going to do anything, but then he saw his best friend get hit in the back, like get shoved over or something, and then he was like, "Oh heck
he's
no!"
like, all right,
So he like started kicking butt.
time to kick some butt here.
Like, what's the point of this movie to you?
do you
Like,
mean? What do you
I mean, is it just a guy Is just another origin story? This guy's learning his abilities, or was it about like him
No,
reconciling with his dad?
yeah, I was gonna say it was more about family to me because it isn't like he was discovering anything. He literally just was given his weapon at the. I mean, it didn't even happen till the end. Like I felt like the whole movie was about family. It was about him, his mom, his dad, his sister. Like it was just all about the family dynamic. Which, by the way, his father, Tony Liang Shiwa,
Yeah.
Shiwai, I don't know how you say it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Zhu Wenwu, the Mandarin, I don't know, whatever you want to call him. I never knew, like whenever he first came and he's like, oh, that your mother's here. We're going to break her out. I was so confused. I was like, is he just saying this to get them to side with him?
Right.
Is he serious? But then, like, as it kept going on, I'm like, no, he really does say, and I liked that. I liked that he wasn't bad for bad's sake.
He was
just obsessed with getting his wife back.
just wanted his wife back.
He was so heartbroken he couldn't
He-
think
Yeah.
was
straight.
deeply in love with her and was devastated.
I like that they didn't make him one-dimensional like some Marvel villains have been in the past. I think Marvel's really figured their villains out.
Like he would have killed his kids over her.
So, like, yeah, he's trying to get behind. He's trying to break through this wall to get to his wife that doesn't
It's a
exist. Get through this gate, but in trying to break through it, he releases these monsters.
Some weird
The Waiter in
soul
Darkness.
killers
What is it
or
called?
something. weird.
Dweller in darkness.
Dweller in Darkness. Yeah,
Where did the dragon come from?
the dragon was just the Tay Lao's dragon. It was just like a mythical.
Did it come from the lake
Protector.
or something?
Yeah, it was under the water.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was like under there, and then
So then he gets on. They're like, all that fight between the
That whole
Dweller in
that whole
darkness
ending sequence was awesome.
and the dragon. I was like, this is freaking awesome.
It was cool.
But I really like that, and yeah, I like that the dad was just so blind because of his pain of losing his wife. It was very good, and the fighting was excellent. I said that before.
Yes.
fighting.
I mean, really like the fighting.
It was just so
The
different to
choreography
me.
was great.
The choreography was good. It
Every
was
time-
like legit, like martial arts, like old style Asian movie fighting.
Every time I watch any movie with like them doing that, I always want to like start doing it. Like I want to start like practicing.
I was gonna say it's like I was thinking of a parallel and like how they could have done it. But even the one I'm thinking about, they actually did change at the end. But Invincible,
What's that?
Invincible, the cartoon, the comic book,
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like he's like your mom is just she's nothing.
Yeah, he felt nothing for her.
This dude's been alive for thousands of years. So has this guy. And they did it kind of the same way. He's like, she's nothing. But this one, the entire time was like, it was impressive because he's been alive for so long. That one instance in his life could change. Like, he just completely
This
changed.
woman changed. Like how
it
he viewed himself.
changes. It's his whole world is this person, which is kind of cool to me. Like,
Yeah.
it made me feel sympathetic.
Yes.
I felt that a little bit too. And
Yeah.
then whenever he realized he was gonna die when the dragon got him, and he looked at him and like was like, you know what, I screwed up, dude. I know I'm an idiot. And like he like
And it's
gave
always
his like
Gave the rings
to
to
him,
him.
and I was like, yeah.
it's always better. I mean, I know it's okay if you have like just a bad guy just for the sake of being a bad guy. They can go like full on,
Yeah,
you know, chew the scenery and be the bad guy.
But it's kind of boring.
But it is a little more impactful when you feel something for like you see some depth to the character and why they turn that way.
Yeah,
and
like-
it's not something just completely stupid. Like they got like, I hate it when there's like this weird misunderstanding or some miscommunication.
Right. It's like, that's not how life
frickin-
works.
That's one thing I didn't like about Spiderman, the original with Tobey Maguire.
Oh yeah.
Like James Franco just walks in as he's laying his dad down, the original Goblin. So like instantly he's just like, "You killed him." That just irritates the crap out of me. Give him a chance to explain. They just jump
It's
to
all for
these,
the drama.
They make these massive jump to conclusions in these movies, and so therefore we're now mortal enemies. No, what happened was your dad's a psycho. We got in a fight. I didn't really want to kill him.
He killed himself,
He
really.
didn't kill him.
And so
actually.
then
He killed himself trying to kill me.
So
Yeah.
I have laid him down here out of respect, blah blah. But no, that drove me crazy about that movie.
Yeah, it made me mad, but I think it's for the drama. They like
It
want
drove me
that.
crazy, but at the same time, it's a classic. Also, there's just like some Easter eggs, if you want to call them that, in this movie. Not really. They're
Wrong.
pretty out in the middle. So we had like Abomination. Tim Roth came back. I don't know how, because he didn't speak. I don't know why they even have him in the credits.
See, I heard that, and I don't even know where he was.
Abomination and Wong. You
Wong,
remember them
they were
fighting in that
fighting.
club? Him and the big monster.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know that was Abomination.
Yeah, because he looks totally different
Yeah.
than he did in the,
Hulk movie.
the movie before the Marvel Cinematic Universe came together. Really, he looks more like Abomination. But like, I was really confused onto why they were working together.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like,
Wong and Abomination, like they fought, and then they like went off together.
Yeah, like don't.
Yeah,
punch
that
so,
was
he's
weird.
like, he's
You
like,
did
don't
it
hit me so
wrong.
hard, and he's like, all right, and they go through the portal together.
Yeah. Weird.
What? It's like, so Abomination is good now,
Exactly.
or not?
maybe
Abomination's
they're
never been
he's
not a villain.
Paying off some debt.
Made no sense.
It didn't make any sense.
racked
Why
up-
is he working with Wong?
He racked up his credit cards.
You know?
Had to start doing some fights.
Kill some fights with Wong.
I mean, that was, and then does anybody else understand the end credits?
Whenever he was, dang it,
You talking about where the rings or
The
a
rings,
beacon
they
for
like-
something
there's a
else?
beacon.
they had no idea where they came
Yeah.
from.
Is that Galactus? Is that what that is?
We don't know.
I hate when like they do those end things, credits, and it's like this. I
Because
hope
he said
they
the rings
do
were like
something with it.
super old.
Yeah, they're a beacon to something, so we don't
Now
know.
I'm like, would I only know if I had seen Eternals?
So was Galactus? Yeah, that's possibly.
I haven't seen anything
We need to
do with
watch
Eternals.
Eternals.
So.
Is Galactus more powerful than Thanos
Besides the spoiler.
with the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
You know what I read that was so stupid? I think it was.
Yes,
I think it was.
Power levels are weird in comics.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I mean, there's not like
it was like they were saying this was the stupidest article ever, and I think it was on IGN, saying that Thanos couldn't have snapped the gauntlet because it's like literally impossible.
Oh, I just saw something about like the snap was scientifically impossible.
Yes, I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, really? I thought it could have happened.
Wait, what?
In this world of aliens and
It's so stupid. Why would you even make an article about that?
I mean, this is Marvel.
But also, what was stupid to
Marvel
me?
didn't make the article. We did. Humans. You just
Oh, yeah.
the audience. It's like
And
you could have
also-
done it. Well, duh.
He didn't even have to snap. I mean, they don't. They're not functionally controlled by snaps.
No,
He just had that
He
glove.
just did it as an exclamation
did he
point.
snap
to his,
every time he did anything.
He's like, oh yeah, just
It's like a
did it.
jazz club in here.
I mean, all he had to do was make it happen. That was just like to. Oh yeah,
It was like literally, he was like the snap of my finger. I can do this. You don't really have to snap, but he did. And then the Hulk snapped. It's just like a thing.
I don't really get why this article was made either.
I don't know if there was those.
It's
different-
self-sustaining.
Seems
Anyway, all right. So
That's what
we
we're
liked
saying.
this movie. We liked the acting.
Yeah,
we
it's
liked
great.
the action. We
really
liked the
good.
bad guy. Even we liked the ending. I don't remember the music. The music. Do you remember the music?
I don't really particularly remember
It did its
anything
job, I guess.
You know-
Guess so.
specific.
And there were a few scenes in the end with all the monsters and dragons and stuff flying around. I'm like, some of the CGI a little sketchy, but I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, when the whole
It's
thing is
Marvel.
CGI, it's got to be kind of.
Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh was in
So,
it. Always
Gabi,
good. Ben
what would you
Kingsley.
rate the movie?
I give this a solid. I really liked it. I give it an 8.
Huh. No, well, I did that because I also was going to give it an 8.
No, like I said, this one, because it was so different to me than every other Marvel movie. I mean, a lot of it's the same in that, okay, this guy's realizing who he is, blah, 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 whatever. But it's different at the same time.
Find movies that are not like, I don't know how to even word this, when they aren't like American. It's like a whole other culture.
Yeah.
It's like when you explore different cultures, and it's like, oh, this is actually
Like Captain Marvel.
no.
Well, that theory went out the window.
That's not really what I meant.
What are you talking about?
Captain Marvel wasn't really just in space and all that crap.
Oh my God.
Not necessarily a great movie. So I was saying it doesn't apply to
I guess-
everything,
I
but
guess
I
what I
get what
mean,
you're
there's
saying.
Okay, well,
Different. It's a different- whole
along
different-
that topic.
I know what you're
then.
saying.
Well, along
Okay.
that topic, you got. I mean, not that it was a different culture, but you got Black Panther, which was predominantly
There you go.
black actors.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was boring.
I did not like Black Panther
I didn't
that
either.
much.
It
This
was
one
enjoyable.
I really liked. I thought Black Panther was, like I said, I thought it was boring. I don't
did too.
I
know.
really like Black Panther, actually. I really
The rest of the
enjoyed
world did. Like
I
everyone loved
I
it.
like the character of Black Panther, and I like some of the aspects of the movie, but the movie as a whole it didn't do it
I
for me.
like Wakanda.
I will be honest,
Super cool
I have-
concept.
only seen the movie 2 times.
I've only seen it once.
Actually, have I seen it 2 times?
And I liked
because I didn't.
T'Challa. What's
Yeah.
his name?
T'Challa, yeah.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman. I liked
Rest
his
in peace.
sister, which is Letitia Wright, which
Shuri.
apparently got
Sure.
really injured, and now the whole Wakanda 2 is
Wait, she
Black
got-
Panther 2's on.
Wait,
Wait,
huh?
she got injured? You didn't say this.
Yeah, like she got really bad injured doing
What happened
something,
to her?
and so like the
During
movie,
filming?
yeah, the movie's on hold.
Oh.
Filming the movie?
Yeah,
I didn't even know the movie was filming. I didn't know it was in
It's supposed to
production
be
yet.
2022.
no, yeah, they're in production.
Really?
And they said
was
they're
on
not
IMDb.
gonna reconvene at least till next year because
I saw that something about like Okoye maybe become the next Black
she
Panther.
got really hurt somehow.
I'd need to know like details. Like, what do you mean you really hurt? Like, broke a leg?
Like something they said she like had almost like a hit, like a concussion and some sort of accident.
Dude,
No, not like a Harrison Ford broke his leg type thing.
I mean, not necessarily like that, but she did get injured enough to where they stopped making the show.
No, I'm saying this is more.
Yeah,
Not Harrison Ford's old and he broke
I
his
had
leg.
it pulled up and then I forgot to pull it up for news. But anyway.
I like every time like there's always some kind of noise or sound effect, FX, whatever effect that Wakanda noise. I don't know why I just really
You mean like
that.
a musical?
It's like a music thing.
like a
Whenever,
theme.
Like a theme. Any kind of Black Panther character comes in, even in like any other show.
Yeah,
They do this little like it has its own thing.
like at the end of Endgame when Black Panther shows up.
Yeah, and not even that. Even our show we watch with Bucky, the Captain America one, the new one. Like when those two women came from Black Panther, they did the same thing, and you just know that's Black Panther. I don't know why I just like that little. It's
like a Wakandan theme.
It gives me like a little bit
like
of
every time Wonder Woman showed up and you heard the drums.
Yeah, you
or the electric guitar.
I just get chill bumps sometimes when I hear like.
So, did you like Shang-Chi or Black Panther better?
For me, Shang-Chi. Obviously.
I think I like Shang-Chi. Because I really love the
That
martial
might have been
arts
offensive.
stuff. Like, that's so cool. What do you say?
I was laughing at her horrendous pronunciation.
Well, Gubby, I knew Gubby was going to do that to me. Because I can't hardly say it. Even you say it 100 times, I still can't say it right.
It's say like say Sean.
Shang.
No, say Sean.
Oh, Sean.
Now add a G.
G.
Shang.
Shang. G. But why
Not
is
G.
why is it not a
it's not
C?
G. It's G.
But you could also say, well, we're just doing the American pronunciation. Shang-Chi.
That's what it looks like.
That's like, we met a girl the other day from the Puerto Rico. And her name in America would be Mara. M-A-R-A.
But her name is Mara.
Or Mara.
Mara. Yeah, because
Mara.
they're all the R's.
But she, like literally, she was introduced, like, my name's Mara.
Mara.
And I was thinking her name was M-O-D-D-A. Mata.
I didn't think that.
Or M-A-T-A. Mata.
I thought T-A. Mara.
I was like, so
Mara.
how do you spell
Mara.
that? And she said M-A-R-A. I said,
But
oh.
if you said
Mara.
Mara, it didn't sound right either. Because it's like
So, I mean,
nobody
Mara.
said that.
You have an American pronunciation of that.
Yeah, but they're
That's like my name, Daniel. They say Danielle.
Danielle. It's not Danielle. It's Danielle.
You had an extra E. You had L-E to the end of it.
Just like Gabriel. Gabriel.
Wait. What would mine be?
Like Page.
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 Page. That's French.
That's what I'm saying. There's no Spanish for page.
Oh, Pagina. Wait, no.
Pagina?
Never mind.
Hey, easy now. There's easy. I think you may have just said vagina. I don't know.
I know it's really hard, like not which one to say. Pagina, Pagina. I don't know.
Stop.
Yeah,
I'll
stop,
stop.
please. That's not
Hey,
your name.
nobody knows.
All right.
Sade.
Well, y'all
Oh yeah, there we go.
y'all
Sade is my name.
Y'all haven't given y'all's.
I already said mine.
She's an 8.
Oh, eight.
I'll give it an 8 too.
Eight's all around.
Triple E.
You know what? 8.5.
You know,
I couldn't. I was like, I don't want to give it a 9.
I almost gave it an 8.5.
I don't want to give it a 9, but I feel like it's more than an 8, so I'm gonna go with 8.5.
Okay.
8.5 is good.
It was a solid.
It was good.
Movie.
I would say that I recently watched this movie and I picked it over Black Panther, but I would like to watch Black Panther again and then see how I would rate it, which one I would choose. I'd like to do that.
We didn't bother to watch this movie till it was free on Disney. And
So wait until you had to pay $20-something.
I wasn't
It's kind of
expecting
hard
much.
to like pay $20.
And like none of us have seen Eternals, and it's like the next. It would
really
have
wanna
been
watch
the
that.
big Marvel movie of the year, but then pandemic, blah blah blah.
Also, apparently it ain't that great.
And I also it's apparently
really?
great. And
didn't know
I have again
Here you go.
never heard of these people.
So Shang-Chi is 92 and 98,
Wow.
and Eternals is 47
Whoa.
and 80. The audience is still pretty good.
But I don't know.
think we should all watch this.
Oh yeah, we should definitely
I've
watch
never
it.
heard of the Eternals. I've
don't
never read a
care.
comic with the Eternals. I don't even know what they do, who
Harry
they
Styles
are.
is in it. I'm watching it.
Yeah, he plays Star Fox.
Who?
Do a barrel roll.
Harry Styles.
Oh,
Sorry. Do a
He's
barrel roll.
hot. So is
So-
Angelina Jolie.
anyway.
I don't think he's in it big time. I think he's a part of it. Apparently, this is Thanos' brother.
I thought that was the big spoiler at the end.
Is it?
Oh
Yes.
gosh, I haven't seen the movie.
I mean, I don't know. I keep seeing like not even spoiler things. They're just like
Oh, I thought that was the big spoiler at the end. Everybody was upset that it got spoiled.
not for me.
oh well, apparently it got spoiled.
No,
'cause I didn't know that.
something else got spoiled for me from Nerdist. That's what I unfollowed the other day.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
But that had nothing to do
it
with
won't
him.
matter. I don't really know what's going on in that movie, anyways.
I don't either. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We all like Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Red Notice is entertaining enough for the mass
I think
audience.
if you like Ryan Reynolds, you'll like this movie.
If you're the brainless mass audience, you'll love Red
I
Notice.
think that's offensive.
If you're brainless like Paige,
I'm not brainless. You guys think you're better than me?
Honestly,
Dang.
If I'm being honest,
Not gonna lie.
Go for it. Be honest.
That's the end of the show.
All right.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Shang.
I'm Deej.
Later, dudes.